cool. There's lots of fun shit for everyone to do. Hosted by Side Guy, joined by other guys. You best listen up every time we go out. Review video games, discuss movies, penis and fart jokes, talk about movies. Everyone at home is set there saying, oh my god, these guys are funny. Come around every Wednesday night, bitch about crap that we don't like. Interview the guests in a friendly way. When did you realize you were gay? Logic, we don't have any. Maturity, you won't find it here. Virginity, your mother. Yeah. It's a podcast and talk show. Yeah. But it's just filled with dick jokes. Yeah. So hey, why don't you join us? Yeah. And listen to the goodness. Watch out.
Oh, we're here, okay.
Titties and kitties.
Titties and kitties for bad days.
Titties and kitties.
Kitties are
I
kidding.
came up with the idea of doing both of them together and calling it kittyporn.com.
Oh, whachow! Thank you, King of the Nuts. I'm your host, Side Guy. Today we're joined by Liz and Curb.
No, I'm busy telling Trunks how to make millions of dollars off the internet.
We're already starting the show.
I don't give a shit. Put like cats in cleavage.
I'm pirate.
Trunks,
Cleavage.
Hey!
Sean,
Well, tits.
Gabby,
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because it hurt when I did.
Frob,
Don't do it.
Gina,
I'm gonna make you pregnant today.
Martin,
No, Game Squire.
Shady Fox,
Yes, 100 gems.
Cyberlink 420,
My parents are bred.
X the Dark One.
So wait, this ilovemeow.com is about just cat pictures.
I like how we're still carrying on the conversation in the fucking intro.
I think that's it, but I didn't write it
Yes,
down.
It's just cat macros.
Who did I forget anybody?
And not Dave, because Dave is not
And not Dave, because he's
Not
actually.
Dave.
I was almost like, and Dave! Fuck!
And oh,
Okay, well, hello everybody. Welcome to another wonderful Wednesday. How's everybody doing?
Pretty
Nintendo.
I'm having a bad day. You know what I could go for?
You had a
to
bad
go
day.
for.
Pizza!
Chocolate.
No, I'm talking about cats, goddammit.
Chocolate
Chocolate
cat
cat.
pizza?
Chocolate cat pizza. And tits.
Sorry.
I don't like this conversation anymore. I'm not.
I do.
Now,
when
when
you
you say that, does it mean that
My bad day has gotten worse.
That's the pizza
Hey.
for meow.
Shut up. Back up.
I don't regret anything.
Shut up. No.
All right, so let's see. I have a couple little news items that I just need to get out of the way because they're all about me and Gabby and Dave. Dave and I did a thing called Wario Does a Thing, and you should check it out at youtube.com/does-a-thing, and you should look at it and look at all the little things and go fucking crazy.
You should do a thing.
Make a shirt so we can buy a
That
shirt.
I'm working on it. I want to do a shirt
Oh,
with
I got this
Waluigi
shirt.
and Wario, and it says the Wario Brothers Pancake Factory.
I
Excellent.
get it.
I got that
Hey,
reference.
why not Pancake House? Holy shit. House Wario Brothers House of Pancake.
Pancake Factory sounds more whimsical.
So I'm
Well,
confused
yeah,
by the
but
way.
there's no
Yes.
mention of factories.
I
They're a
agree.
restaurant.
When he was at the
That
restaurant
Yes,
and he was going to order, why did Waluigi assume he was going to say where?
because they were at a place for waffles.
Because they were at a waffle place.
Did you know?
Waffles everywhere.
Okay. I don't. What's that? I'm British. We don't have waffles.
Oh,
Well, excuse me, sir. This cartoon was made in America. Yeah, this is an American cartoon.
it was actually made in Australia.
Ah.
God, what made
It's
Australia?
technically made in Australia, but an American wrote it.
It's written by an American. And
Outsourcing.
Italian people eating French. things.
Barely American. I'm from
They
Alaska.
don't have waffles in Australia.
No, don't.
Ah, fuck.
Ah, fuck.
I'm British, and I got it because his menu said waffles on it.
You know, listen. Wario, if Wario were on whachow, he'd have a hard time. Is all I'm saying.
Welcome to Chow.
Chow.
Welcome to Pancake Chow. Somebody made that joke already.
Oh,
Pancake chow.
Pancake. Oh.
Pancake.
hey, Gabby.
New
Pancake
website,
chow.
Pancake for bad days.
Nobody understands what we're talking about. Gabby, sell game dubs.
Gabby.
Well, I guess I have to now.
Yeah, Martin said so.
How much were you going to sell it for? I'll buy it for $1.
I will buy it for $3.75 and some belly button lint.
Okay, we're having an auction here on whachow. Okay, we got $3.75 and belly button lint. Anybody got higher?
Subway coupons.
Okay, but seriously, seriously, guys, serious. We're talking serious time now. We're talking about ponies, so it's serious time.
That weird cleavage shit that's on Goku's back.
Actually, that's Vegito. Just so you know.
I don't fucking know.
Dragon Ball.
What is this?
I will buy it for a Dragon Ball.
So I'll just a couple things. There are just more stuff I want you guys to check out. There's a new episode of Game Derps, GameDerps.com, and there's a new VG Ponies on my YouTube. It's youtube.com/Super Saga. Okay, so let's talk about something else. Did you guys see Dexter's Rude Removal?
Nope.
Yeah. Damn well better have. The internet lost its shit about it.
Yeah.
What did you guys think?
It was really cool. It was cool to see a new episode of old school Dexter, you know, because that was like the best show.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it. I really want to though.
What are you doing here? Go watch it.
The thing is with Dexter's Rude Removal, the way it was always advertised, I assumed it was like a sort of thing like that was made between like creator and staff, but to me it just seems like an episode that they tried to get aired, but the network just said no.
They did. My Mike Lucas. .tumblr.com. And I watched it yesterday.
The original inspiration behind Alpha, by the way.
Okay, cool. All right, they don't know what that joke is. Let's please not even go there. Anyway, so he and I heard about this in high school. There was somebody that went to, I don't think it was Comic-Con, it was some animation.
It was some con, yeah.
Okay. But they showed it there at the end of a Cartoon Network panel. And the way that the person described it, number one, they made it sound a lot funnier and a lot more filled with cursing than what we saw actually was. I don't know if what we got was changed more aside from the bleeping. But that was when we first heard about it. And then Fred Seabird, who was one of the head producers on the show, came to visit my school a couple years ago. And I asked about it there. And then he actually called up Genny Tartakovsky and asked about it. Apparently, they did indeed try to get this aired as an actual episode with the bleeping. But Cartoon Network was just like, no, let's not mess with it. So I thought at first it was just like, you know, something between the creator and the crew, because when they showed it at that convention, it was uncensored, but they were also talking about, oh, we just showed this at like Christmas parties, and you know, between us and whatnot, this is the only time we're ever going to show this here, etc. And you know, and then it wasn't until like just recently that we found out that it was meant to be an actual episode aired.
You know what would have been great would have been if they actually added on the internet the way we wanted to see it.
Yeah, really. Without the censorship.
Because, I mean, the only reason it got picked up was because people asked for it, and then they were like, okay. And it's like, we were asking for the uncensored version.
That is kind of a whole, like, hey, that's not exactly what I was asking for. Can I have the thing I was asking for? Like, it's just nice to have what we got. Because it's not like anybody paid anything.
Absolutely, but it's not what we wanted.
Not
I imagine...
like a spoiled child who wanted Coca-Cola but then got Roller Cola. It's like, it's the same, but it's not what I wanted.
Did you say Roller Cola?
Roller Cola.
Roller Cola. I know what he's talking about.
Panda Cola.
Is that like a UK thing?
Panda Cola. Yes.
It's fake cola. It's cola. It's cola, but not brand cola.
It's like going to a Waffle House and getting a pancake.
Pancake.
Are we
Exactly.
talking about Dexter clad fucking assholes? Holy shit.
Why would you do that?
Alright, anyway. Fucking goddamn, never spiraled off into fucking nothingness. I think the worst part about watching the Dexter thing. Yeah, I know, right? Dick joke. Sorry, penis. Anyway, the worst part about watching that is it was this big, huge, overly hyped thing where it's like, oh man, you guys, they're cursing. They're cursing, you guys. But it was like that one episode of SpongeBob, that Sailor Mouth episode, where they're obviously saying fuck, but it was like, like bleeped out like with the fucking dolphin voice. I mean, it was, I think, number one, it was massively overhyped, and number two, for what it was, I think that we have gotten so desensitized to, like, you know, implied cursing or innuendo or God knows what else in cartoons with things like Adventure Time and things like SpongeBob and all these kind of like, oh, they're adult but not really for adult joke kids, whatever. That like we're like, we looked at it like, wait, that's it? Whatever. I mean, if this was put on TV at the same time it was made, it would have made a lot bigger of a deal. But now it's like, oh,
well, you know what though? I got to say, I thought about that.
I don't know if that's just it though, because I gotta say, after we watched it, it wasn't even that good of an episode for Dexter. And I mean, like, Martin, because you're a hardcore fan of Dexter, like I am. Like, there were always a couple episodes, even in those early seasons, that weren't great. This wasn't that great. Like, even some of like the dialogue the characters had felt like really hokey and like kind of lame. Like
the first time you ever heard somebody say a cuss word, like, you said a bad word, like,
No, but not even the cursing. Like, first of all, they did not curse nearly as much as the person who was first talking about it made them out to be. But even when they were, like, being rude, like, what is it? When he says to his mom, like, you know, why don't you bake like a good mom and clean it up yourself? And then she, like, faints or, like, gets really offended. I'm like, that sounds really lame. Like, that doesn't sound rude. It just sounds really, really lame.
Or what. I mean,
man, if I ever said that to my mom, she would kill me.
My mother would knock out. I don't know about you guys. Holy shit.
I guess it just didn't feel like it made like it was that bad.
Honestly, I mean, if you're judging it outside of the controversy of the fact that they're swearing and everything, as an episode, it's not a strong episode, but I laughed. I thought it was funny. I thought, honestly, the stuff that the polite Dexter and Dee Dee were doing were really funny as well. Like the way they were.
I liked English.
And it became like British. Or
yeah,
something.
They
of course, become fucking British.
This is kind of a dumb question. Is the voice actor for Dexter the same voice actor for Oblina from Real Monsters?
Yes.
Yeah, and Chucky.
Oh, thank God!
And Bunny
I was having like
she was Bunny from Sonic.
Oh.
Yeah, and actually that was cool too. Little side note that it was her and not the second one. Although the second one was fine too, but
I didn't like the second one.
I like her. She just kind of had two big shoes to fill, which is unfortunate. But whatever. Anyway,
I get it because Dee Dee had huge feet.
No, it was Dexter.
Dexter, you faggot.
Although Dee Dee's been through two as well. But
don't you feel like an asshole?
No, Dee Dee had two as well, but most people don't notice because they sounded really similar. But anyway, no, it was cool that it was the original as well, which kind of like shows that it was for real and not just like something, manufactured.
I thought it was really cool. It's like, I mean, it was like being able to see an episode from that era. It was just because sometimes they'll do like the Powerpuff Girls thing that came out, I guess, recently. Recently.
What is it? There was the anniversary special that was.
Yeah. And I'm like, that was really cool, but I'm like, oh, okay, well, they did a good job and they tried to capture the spirit, blah, blah, blah. This was like, it was everything because it was. Yeah. I was like,
because it looked older. Yeah, I'll definitely agree. Like, regardless of whether it was like good or not, it was cool to feel like, wow, I'm seeing a genuinely lost episode of this show from like over a decade ago.
Like, and I mean, like they gave it to us for free. They didn't like just air it, and like you guys have to like try and find it. They're like, here it's on.
They just buy it off iTunes or some of the. I mean, they had like they just got a Twitter campaign for a bit, but I think
they should have done that.
Yeah, if they put it on iTunes, everyone would have bought the crap out of it.
Can watch it too.
I think we would have bought it just out of like interest.
Oh yeah, and they just gave it to us. They're like, here you go, guys. So
yeah, that's pretty cool.
I submit this to you guys then.
Yeah,
what if they put the censored version on YouTube, but then they say, hey, we got the uncensored version too.
I was just gonna say that.
Or they either put in like AdultSwim.com because I think they got like some sort of premium thing on AdultSwim.com, right?
Yeah, I think they do.
Like if you get
like, the premium, depends because they might be afraid of like little kids finding it too because Dexter's Lab was obviously for kids, so like they might just me. I know we know better, but like little kids like I want to watch this cartoon. Oh, they had swearing, blah blah blah, whatever. I mean, people have obviously we have things like Adult Swim and was it Cartoon Hangover, even Super Fuckers is what that thing is called. Really easy access, but at the same time they want to cover their own ass. So I don't know.
Right.
But even then, they have like a separate uncensored channel for that show specifically. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Ow! Wow! Whoa! Ow!
Yeah, who's typing?
Gabby.
Gabby,
sorry.
you got some loud typing. Sorry.
Whoa! What? Really?
It's not that loud.
No, it wasn't that loud. No.
Okay.
You guys probably.
I have a new mic, but it shouldn't be as sensitive as my old one. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The microphone's like, how dare you say that about me?
How dare you?
Gracious.
The most sensitive man in the world. How dare you?
I think you missed the joke.
Was that supposed to be fucking Gladys the Hippo
Hippo
lady?
from Rock
Yes.
Anyway, God.
All right, so Nintendo stuff. Cyberlink, go.
Okay, I'm going to run through all the highlights really, really quickly. Virtual consoles finally coming properly to Wii U. The new Wii U versions of the NES and SNES games get save states, so you can just pause wherever, go back to it. Customizable button layouts and Miiverse functionality. And if you already bought the games on Wii, you can pay an extra $1 to upgrade them. New Yoshi game coming this year. Looks like Kirby Epic Yarn. I'm super excited. Miiverse coming to smartphones later this year. What else?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem crossing over for a game, and apparently they've got other like crossovers with other companies in the works with Nintendo's franchises. The guys who did Xenoblade are working on a new RPG that looks absolutely gorgeous. Check out the trailer if you haven't already.
Oh, the what's it called? Like
it's a successor to
something
Xenoblade.
Yeah, the Xenoblade successor from Monolith Soft or whatever.
Yeah.
New Zelda is in the works, but in the meantime, we're getting an HD remake of Wind Waker this fall, which is fucking awesome.
Why are they doing Majora's Mask yet?
I don't care.
Give it
There's
time.
like new lighting and stuff, and they're changing some of the textures up, and like apparently they're changing some of the fetch quests or something. They're doing something to make it even more playable. Although
they're touching it up. They're touching up the system a little.
It's
not just an HD re-release.
Okay.
Yeah, and then possibly what could be the biggest news in a few months, we've got confirmation that E3 is going to see the debut of Mario Kart Wii U, new 3D Mario game, and Smash Brothers 4.
They said that they're going to release more information, and that was all they said.
No, they said they're going to actually have screenshots.
Oh,
and possibly trailers.
Oh,
very nice.
That makes me happy.
The biggest news is that there will be news.
There will be news eventually.
Yeah.
Instead of last one like Pikmin and
we're making Pikmin. I like French food.
I was just about to
like
say.
French food.
In addition to that, there's not just a Nintendo thing, but then I realized it's the next thing on the list. So my bad. It's not the only game that apparently we might be getting more news of in the future.
Well, I was talking about Nintendo shit.
Yeah.
Well,
are we past all of that? I mean, like everything. For one, the graphics on these new Nintendo games look way better than the Wii games that are out right now, or the Wii U games that are out right now.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I just wanted to make a comment about the Yoshi story, like the Yoshi one. I loved Yoshi's Story. I thought it was like a pretty fun game, and so I was excited about it.
Which
and then I
one?
heard that
Yoshi's Story on N64.
Yoshi's Story.
I don't get that. Why do people enjoy Yoshi's Story? When you play fucking Yoshi's Island and then you go to something like Yoshi's Story, which is this short, bare bones version of that.
Yoshi's Island easy mode.
It was short and bare bones.
I didn't like either, so I wouldn't.
I like Yoshi's Island was.
I didn't play Yoshi's Island until after.
Okay, everybody, come on.
I did not like
Let's not
Super Mario
finish.
2. Did not.
I liked Yoshi's Island. I loved Yoshi's Island, but like I knew Yoshi's Story was going to be different, so it was like it was okay. It was a little.
It wasn't that different though.
I thought it was stylistically different, and it played a lot differently. It was like really heavy. I don't know. But then it was super duper short. I beat it in like five, like I just sneezed and it was over. That was the only thing I didn't like about it. But
that was ridiculous.
I liked going around and like trying to collect everything, and like I like what there's this channel I watch called The Completionist, and he like I would submit to him that game was totally worth getting everything on, and like they even had like a black and white Yoshi, and that was cool.
And a bunch of removed Yoshis if you check the files and stuff.
Yoshi removal.
I like I played Yoshi's Story before Yoshi's Island, and I like the stages for Yoshi's Island way better, and the fact that obviously there were way more of them.
Yeah.
I like the gameplay for Yoshi's Story more because I preferred not having Baby Mario being a massive pain in the asshole.
Right?
But I would say Island is a better game overall. But I don't know. I think I like the art style. I'm not like, oh wow, they destroyed Kirby, they're gonna destroy Yoshi too, because like, Kirby's Epic Yarn, they just were trying something different.
Dude,
and
Kirby's Epic Yarn was a giant piece of crap.
It was just a separate.
No. It wasn't a Kirby game though. That was the thing.
It was a giant piece of yarn.
It was originally a different game, and then they're like, well, let's throw Kirby in.
I mean, like you didn't get any powers. They didn't have any Kirby tunes at all. It was all this like backdrop music.
No, there were
bullshit.
Kirby tunes.
I heard a lot of like Snoozeville, like lull to sleep things. That's what I heard. I didn't hear any classic tunes in there.
There's like DDD's theme song.
They did have
Bird and all that jazz.
Yeah, they had I think Revenge of Mennonite, and I think they had a DDD's theme in there. I remember that much.
They had their fair share.
I just remember it played a lot. I was not expecting that game, and it was a total it was a total bummer for me. And then I heard that the same guys are making a Yoshi game. I'm like, oh, that could have been cool. I'm already throwing it up.
Well, based on the gameplay, it definitely looks like Yoshi's Story in terms of like gameplay style. So I think you'll be okay on that front.
I mean, if it plays the same, and I'll cut them some slack, because I mean the Yoshi's Story kind of fits the Yarn style a little bit better, but
yeah, I think so too. The like constructionist elements and stuff like.
Yeah, like I mean,
that's
Yoshi's
what was really
Story,
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and thank you for reminding us. And thank you for reminding us, Frob. Project X Zone is coming to America in the summer.
Oh, I can't fucking wait.
Oh, wait, it is? Oh, shit.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The fuck is Project X Zone?
It's a Sega Namco Capcom crossover.
It's a strategy RPG, which makes me hard. So I mean,
what is it?
It's like
it's a strategy RPG
that uses like Sega characters, Namco characters, and Capcom characters.
Okay.
So like,
but not Sonic.
Of Dark. Yeah, not Sonic. But X and Zero. So.
Yay!
What's that?
Dante Sega's on Volt and all that.
What's an X and Zero?
Mega Man X.
Mega Man.
Zero from Mega Man.
Mega Moon's Man. Moogaman.
He didn't. The joke is wrong.
The joke is wrong.
It's wrong.
Okay, so let's see. Do you guys want to talk about Sega games or the Nostalgia Critic?
Sega games.
Sega
games.
All right, Sega games. The rumor is, and it's just these are all just speculation, all rumors, but there's like a highly informative source. Take that for whatever you want, but
Quote unquote.
yeah, I air quotes like crazy. But they're saying that the
popcorn.gif.
It's Trunks. God damn it, Trunks. We got Trunks.
X-nay on the unksay, and so they're saying that it's gonna be like the daytime stages of Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, and the modern Sonic Generations levels. And so, but it's going to be like there are like several different paths in one level, and all of those paths lead to a different area. So you have incentive to take different paths and check stuff out. Like different paths will go to different acts. And so, but not only that, but like there are a bunch of different characters that I think you can play optionally that can get to different areas that maybe Sonic can't. So
it sounds familiar, boss. Really does.
I'd been saying that this is what they should do forever, but I mean you should be able to change on the fly. It sounds like you're like,
yeah.
What?
I don't know. I
heard that it's literally the storyline of the game is there's this guy called the Blue Blur running around and it's nostalgia critic.
Okay, so anyway. So, Sai and I and a bunch of us have been talking about this for like on and off the last like 2 years since Generations was out, because our first thought was when Generations was over, okay, what the fuck are they going to do next?
Dude, I've been harping this since Heroes. Like,
He really has been, though, for real.
Well, I mean,
I feel like everyone has. It's a thing. Like, this sounds like a fanboy's wet dream, but I mean, I would be surprised if they didn't announce a new fucking Sonic game next month. Whether or not it's this.
I know you've been talking about like what you want in like the next 3D Sonic game in general, but I mean in terms of like what they were going to do after Generations.
Yeah. So essentially, it's a 3D version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, essentially.
But with like instead of like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, it's like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Rouge. You can play as all these characters, but I think like you can just play like different ones will access different acts. Like you don't have to play through the whole thing with one character. Oh my god. I might kill somebody.
It'd be interesting, like, if this is legit, it would be kind of cool if, kind of like how in Sonic Advance you would have to basically get through a boss level in a specific zone to get another character or something like that.
I don't know. I'm anxious to see. I'm excited because it sounds I'm just excited for like a bunch of different characters and like a.
So you're happy about it, really? Is this what you're saying?
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, I like Sonic Colors a lot, but I mean, maybe I'm one of the few, but I like the other characters.
I like the other characters too. I think that now that Sega has like, as far as I'm concerned, and a lot of other people that like Generations are concerned, I think that they've got the engine like down pat. Like finally, after like over a decade, they have got 3D Sonic down pat.
Yeah.
So I think that having a bunch of good, like well-designed, regular, not werewolf, not fucking whatever Sonic levels that they can design well, like they've been doing with the Daytime Unleashed stages and Colors and Generations and whatnot. I think that making a whole bunch of those and then having optional abilities to play them again as Tails or Knuckles or Shadow or whoever is totally cool. I'd even just from that little description on Sonic Stadium, which is where we're getting all this from, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm already ready to buy it. Like, whatever. Like, honest to God.
Just take my wallet.
Gabby, sell the new Sonic game.
What?
Sell the new Sonic game.
$2.
$2. Good. Here you go.
I don't know.
A Chaos Emerald.
One Chows Emerald. What is that?
One Chows, please.
Geraldo.
All right. So, the nostalgia critic returns.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Where'd he go?
Should we give some backstory on this?
Yeah, I feel like you should probably start.
I don't know. Who wants to yammer about the nostalgia
I do.
critic?
I will.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you know anything about?
I don't know
what?
dick about.
Oh, then no.
Wow! Fuck your.
You don't know
anything. Fucking shut the fuck up. Okay, so a couple days ago. Oh my
That's
god.
not what I mean when
No,
I say.
further back than that. How about his
No,
leaving?
please go ahead. Go.
Okay, so Doug stopped Nostalgia Critic after the To Boldly Flee movie, and started working on a new show called Demo Reel. And Liz is trying to tickle me because she thinks she's funny. And ruining your secrets. Anyway, so he stopped working on Nostalgia Critic to move on to bigger and better things. He wanted to do Demo Reel. He rented out a whole studio, etc. I've only seen one episode of Demo Reel, but like
they gave Knuckles fingers, so they canceled it.
Fucking way. Okay. A question: has anybody else seen like more than one episode of Demo Reel, like in here right now?
I have.
I have.
Did they make more than one?
They made like 4.
They made at least like 3 episodes.
Seriously? Because I don't remember anything about any of them at all.
Yeah, like 5, 6 episodes, I think, or more.
Okay. I didn't
I don't
realize.
think that many. I think they did like 3.
At least 4.
Okay. Well,
I just remember not really being that impressed with like the first one. I was like, oh.
They did 2 and then they took a break, right?
Yeah, I think they did 2.
They
took
were
a
like
break, and did
reassessing
4.
like what was good about it and what wasn't.
Yeah,
I guess
the rest
finished
were
reassessing.
better than the first episode, I could say that much.
Okay, I think the point we're trying to get to is I don't think Demo Reel did as well as they were hoping. So, Doug made this video recently called "The Review Must Go On," and he's going to start.
Which is
doing
really
something.
good, by the way. Like, his acting was fantastic, and I don't normally feel that way about him.
It's a good little short film. It's interesting. There's even more impact if you've seen To Boldly Flee and if you've seen a bit of Demo Reel as well. Like it makes more sense. But it feels like it's more of just like it's a really, really well articulated distraction to get you to forget about the fact that, by the way, I'm doing it again. I hope you didn't all see this coming.
Yeah.
So
it was really well done, and it tells a fun story. And even me, who hadn't seen the To Boldly Flee or any of Demo Reel, like, or even any of the cameos that he had pulled in, like, I really enjoyed it. It really was self-standing.
Well, cool. I'm glad he's coming back because I really liked his Nostalgia Critic stuff, and like Demo Reel just, I don't know. I only did watch one. I didn't give a lot of try, but even that one, I was like, I'm not, and I didn't come back. It just didn't hold my interest. And Doug's been on our show a bunch of times and was even on our panel. So I mean, I like the guy. I just was like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair if you, like, it's,
Yeah.
Like, as a creator, I can understand Doug's reason for wanting to leave and then wanting to come back. Because sometimes you do get burnout after working on something for so long. And then suddenly you'll find that you do have ideas again after you take a break for however much time. I mean, Sai, how long did it take between the last 2 Vici Ponies episodes?
It was a long time. I could tell you why, but...
Yeah, Curb,
He's gonna blame me, by the way.
How long
It's my
did it take
fault.
between season 3 of TTA and when you started Tome?
It's not
Years and years and years.
Exactly.
Then again, that doesn't really count because like it's 2 completely different. I don't know.
That's a very different.
True, but at the same time, you felt like there was more that you could do with these characters, and you wanted to do something with them. So
that comparison would take way too long, and it's not really the same kind of setup anyway. But I get what you mean. I also agree. I didn't blame Doug whatsoever for wanting to go on to do bigger and better things, because as a guy who's studied film and been pursuing wanting to do actual films and not just like reviews, I think that that's totally cool. I think at the same time, though, I get his reasons that obviously he's put into his video. for wanting to go back and do it again. I think that it was doing that, the distraction video, as I'm jokingly referring to it as, I think that it was done very well, and it works very well for what it is. I bought it, you know. I mean, I'll gladly welcome it back. And, you know, I hope...
think it's perfectly fine because, you know, he said he wanted it. He was done with the character. He did everything he wanted to do with it. He didn't want. He's been doing a fucking thing with it for every single week for like 3.5 years, 2.5 years, whatever.
4.5.
And like, I don't know, like, yeah, exactly. So to do something that long, I don't think any of us have ever done something consistently that long, especially for this wide scale of an audience. I mean, imagine that much pressure on you every single fucking week to turn out some quality product. I mean, I can understand why he wanted to either take a break from the character or retire it while it was still good versus jumping the shark with it. Whether or not he's done that or not, in regards to whether you're a fan of the show or not. I'm not. I watch stuff when Kurt brings it up. Otherwise, I'm not really into it, so I can't. Like, I guess I'm speaking from an unbiased perspective. I don't know, whatever. But like, I think all the reasons he brought it back were perfectly valid. Like, he felt like he wasn't done with it. He still wanted to. He even had an argument with himself, if you want to call it that way, about how he's going to change the update schedule and how he's going to, like, you know, he's doing something that he felt like. I mean, how many, for you especially, how many times have you looked at a past comic like, I want to bring this back?
Oh yeah, no, I totally understand him completely. I'm not saying he shouldn't. Well, from a business standpoint, I don't think he should have, but I totally understand, like, being like, I'll still have people will follow me along for this no matter what. I can do whatever I want. And I've done that. Like, that's my Sonic for. I've lost track of how many times I boop boop boop. I'm doing 7. It again. Actually, no one's blaming you for it.
I mean, everyone will give you shit for it, but at the end of the day, there are people who are still glad to have it back and see you working on it.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
even like was a couple weeks ago, like, oh, we're gonna stop, you know, doing the show for a bit because you're burned out and this and that. Oh, guess what? Never mind, change their mind. LOL.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. As somebody who's creating something that's available on the internet for free, you get to say anything you want about it, and you get to make all sorts of creative choices. So I see absolutely nothing wrong with him deciding to bring back the character. I see nothing wrong with him wanting to continue it. That's my take.
Yeah,
on
no,
it.
I don't blame him at all. I just
it's like people can be unhappy about it, but those people can also go suck a fuck.
Yep.
Suck a fuck. Did you mean to say that, Trunks? Did you mean
to say that? Suck.
Thank you. Thank you. You got it.
Well, I have this clearly laid out diagram.
Oh, well.
It's a Donnie Darko reference, guys.
Yes.
Oh. I never saw that movie, guys.
I remember the only reason I know that is because I saw this fucking internet video.
Review it.
Oh.
Hopefully. There's like an internet video of 9.5 minutes of cinema's like I think it's like 100 best insults, and that was one of them. That's the only reason I know what that is. So yes.
How exactly does one suck a fuck?
Nostalgic.
So, yeah.
Oh god, airtime, blank airtime. Someone listening. Fuck.
All right.
So we got some questions, right?
We got questions.
Oh,
we got answers.
We do.
All right. Well, okay. We're at the 30-minute mark. Do you guys want to? There's only 2 questions, but they could be lengthy. There's a couple PFUs, or we got a fanfic about Garfield. What does everyone want to do?
Are they?
I've got
smart
to answer
questions?
the first question.
Are they smart questions? Because I like discussion.
They're kind of okay.
Questions are pretty cool. My vote's on.
All right. I'm gonna have Gina read this one because she hasn't said a lot of nothing. So congratulations, Gina. Come on down.
Yay!
Where was she? Why did she have to come down?
She wanted to quit being Gina for a little bit.
She was trying to suck a fuck. And
Oh,
it didn't work.
Jesus.
Come back.
She had
She was flying with angels.
She had an
why she needed
alternate.
that ladder.
She had an alternate series for a little while. It didn't do so well, but she's back to go ahead.
The Nostalgina critic.
Yeah.
The Nostalgia critic. She says tits, so you don't have to.
Okay.
This makes me so happy, Trunks. I'm so proud
You're
of you.
welcome. We'll talk about it later. Continue, please.
Okay, Licorice Pencil asked for chow. So I have this awesome boyfriend, and he's taken me out to my favorite restaurant the day after Valentine's Day. Now, neither one of us really care about Valentine's Day, so we agreed to not get each other anything. However, the restaurant is kind of pricey, so I feel bad that not getting him something in return. Should I get him something small, like Cards Against Humanity, or something bigger, or just ignore it like we planned on doing? Thank you, and make something awesome happen to all of you.
Wow,
I have the perfect answer.
Oh, don't say it. I know what you're gonna say.
I don't think you do. First off, okay, so you guys aren't buying each other anything. Fine. You want to make something for him? Well, you got it right in the title, or right in the question, because you can go to cardsagainsthumanity.com and print out the PDF and cut it yourself, as well as they put templates so you can make your own Cards Against Humanity questions and answers. So make him something because it's way better than buying him something, and make it personal.
Or alternatively, suck a fuck.
or alternatively,
suck a fuck.
Macaroni art. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, with
glitter.
No,
dude, get like fucking get that like how lasagna is made of like really long sheets of like what's it called, fettuccine stuff, whatever, and like print out Cards Against Humanity on the really long sheets of pasta. That way, it's like
macaroni against humanity, where you make macaroni
against humanity. I like this.
No.
I like Liz's idea because I love this.
I like Liz's idea because my printer takes pasta as paper.
I like Liz's idea because he's taking you to an expensive restaurant and you're getting him macaroni.
Yeah.
Anyway, seriously, a serious answer to the question besides hilariously pimping out Cards Against Humanity. So it says he's taking me out of my favorite restaurant the day after Valentine's Day. The whole thing is that you guys aren't getting each other anything, but he's taking you to this restaurant. I don't know if like getting it's kind of like cheating in a way because it's after Valentine's Day. Oh, it doesn't count. Oh, it doesn't count. Like I don't really know if that counts or not. Like, I mean, if he's taking you, I don't know. The restaurant's kind of pricey, so I feel bad.
It's clearly a Valentine's Day thing.
Yeah, it's clearly
a celebration of their love.
Who the fuck goes to a Valentine's? No one.
I do.
On Valentine's Day.
I do. My boss does. A lot of people who feel like not dealing with the bullshit of all the other people who are doing grand gestures on Valentine's Day, go and do it the day after.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be bringing Gabby down.
Stressed out. The food's gonna be shitty because it's gonna be rushed out. Like, don't ever go to a restaurant on Valentine's Day. I don't give a shit how romantic you're trying to be. Don't ever go.
Didn't we do that? I remember that.
Shut up!
Did you get some macaroni, Liz?
Okay, fine. You don't want to buy him anything? How about this? Maybe a blowjob.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna say.
At the restaurant? At the restaurant?
Look, with glitter.
Cards Against
like,
blowjobs?
Box and it's like your mouth inside it, like, yeah.
Nobody looks under those tables.
Maybe that's how you
wrap it up.
That is how you suck a fuck. That's right. That's why yeah.
Now that I think was it like Sean, smart enough to put in there. If you guys are gonna go out and make this big deal about like, it's still contained in the holiday itself. I don't care if it's the actual day of. If you're really that worried about it, either talk to him about it and see how he feels about it, or split the bill. That way, it's not like it's on both of you and you're both enjoying a nice dinner and da da da. There's no guilt.
Or you could cosplay as Wario and order a pancake at the restaurant.
With glitter.
With glitter.
Yeah, give me one blowjob.
Give me a wide job.
Never order a blowjob at a Waffle House.
Is that like
I don't think I want to know.
Drew that close-up shot with like his mouth in the tin can. Was that supposed to be something else, or is that just quickly edited out like that Dexter's thing?
Oh no, it was supposed to be. It was really kinky, but it wasn't supposed to be.
Oreo was following a guy to a car.
Yeah.
He was blowing a guy. He was just that desperate for wah. He was blowing a guy in
He
desperate for
wah in like 3 months. He
had to get his wah fix.
He's going to Who's going to have a wah?
That's really funny. Where can I see that? Oh, at youtube.com/doesthething. That's so crazy.
Oh my god.
youtube.com/cardsagainsthumanity. What?
That's what you should do. Is you should just link him to the video, and that'll be your Valentine's.
Best Valentine's Day ever.
Just tweet profusely at Super Sci Guy on Twitter.
Wah. Just wah.
What do you think the next?
Wah at him so
No,
hard.
it should be just wah.
Nothing says I love
Oh.
you.
The next does a thing is actually Spyro does a thing because Shady Fox
it sells out.
Out.
Are you making statues of it to be put on consoles? Because Skylanders piece of shit. Oh, fucking Disney! Oh, another video game thing. Is the Disney, imagine, what is it called?
Disney Infinity.
Thank you, that. Fucking Skylanders and Disney. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Oh, look, it's fucking Jack Sparrow and Jack Skellington in the same place. Buy the toys, fuck you!
Okay.
But, Liz, they got Wreck-It Ralph.
I don't give a shit what they have. It's selling out. No, awful. No.
That's all Disney is selling out. That's like their shtick.
I know, I'm aware. I don't like it. Just fucking no.
There was a severe lack of Spider-Man fighting Darth Vader in that trailer.
I know.
Next does the thing is going to be Licorice Pencil doing a thing at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yes, that. Anyway, fucking.
Shady Box.
Bro.
Yes.
Will you read this, please?
Gladly. Okay, you are not a hipster as whachow. Hey guys, I know Liz used to work retail, no idea if she still does, but I tend to get a lot of sexist and harassing customers. I hope I don't really have that bad luck of being a girl. But how were some ways you managed to disarm, make them back off? My company states that we literally have to suck it up and deal with it, even if there is a potential risk of a fight. It really sucks because I want to give them a piece of my mind.
You deal with it by shutting up and getting back in the goddamn kitchen.
Oh.
Well,
you are a dead man.
Somehow
he works as a chef.
She works as a chef.
God damn it.
Fuck you.
How about a blowjob?
Tracy, would you like to for everything?
No filleting on my show, please.
Hey, make that penis noise again, Liz.
No.
No.
What?
No, you fucking do it.
That's how you deal with it. You make those penis noises.
Make the penis noise.
No, this is a
make the penis. I said.
I'm now changing the penis.
You could possibly deny them service. I mean, like, wouldn't that isn't that something they could do? Or
everybody shut the fuck up, including especially Sean.
Oh.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay! It's great.
You can't refuse service, can you?
Do I seriously answer? No.
Yes.
No,
asking.
you really can't.
Ah, shit.
Anyway, okay, cool.
Okay,
No? Or does somebody else want to answer it too? Because
So the question basically, she wants to know how to deal with dickheads.
yeah, okay. It's how to deal with like harassment and sexual harassment and sexist comments at work. If they're customers, like I don't. It just and honestly, it does really suck to say, but it just depends on what your company says. Like there is a certain amount that you like, whatever you feel comfortable tolerating, you have to deal with because that's just part of the job. Like just, I mean, basically feel them off the best that you can. Like it's like the way I'm sarcastic as fuck at work, and people do that shit with me. Like I worked at a candy store and I had one guy come up and like with his buddies try to be obnoxious. So like, are you as sweet as the candy? And like, what the fuck is this? Like a 1980s movie? Get the fuck away from me! I was just like, I remember what he said, but it was I had
Liz, are you as sweet as the candy?
Shut the fuck up, Martin. You're married. Anyway, no.
Clearly, the answer is no.
Are you?
I think we have our answer.
Bada boom.
There's certain like I don't know. There's certain ways for you to deal with it. Like you can be sarcastic, or you could just be like, that's really sweet, thank you, or whatever. Just like I mean, it all depends on the situation itself too.
Liz, I have a question. Since you worked at a camp, did anyone ever ask you to put their dick in the gummy bears?
Yes, I actually had one person see if they could put their dick in the Jawbreaker bin, and it was no, you fuckhead. What? No. What's
Oh, I got excited there for a little bit.
Finally, somebody who shares my secret fantasy.
I was going to go to the candy store and try that out. But
yeah, I have a friend who said it's illegal for me. It's totally it's legal for me to stick my dick in the Jawbreaker bin.
Well, so you can't. Too late.
Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I put my dick in here? Can I just
look? My world's custom. My homeland's custom is you put your
Texas.
My homeland's custom.
I think Frob. I think
my homeland in your custard.
I think the Frob has the best advice in regards to this situation. What would you say, Frob?
Don't do it.
And always let your Frobtions be your guide.
Frobtions?
You know what's so funny is that Frob says so little, yet he's still the funniest guy in this group.
He's like Silent Bob.
Silent Frob. Silent Frob.
Silent Frob.
He is Frob.
Oh man, I wish Nero was
Silent
here.
Frob strike back.
I wish Nero was here. It could be Jake and Silent Frob.
Frob, I would be your day.
Huh?
Frob,
I would give you a BJ, is what he said.
Let Liz finish with her answer. She's like really even gotten to it.
It doesn't matter. It's okay.
No, it's important. I like this question.
Why? You gonna go stick your dick in a Jawbreaker bin? What the fuck?
Yes, I like the question about the Jawbreakers and. No, I mean like the person asking this question. Like it's important.
All right. Anyway, I don't know exactly where it is you live. Person asking the question, like I guess in America, there's like harassment stuff where you don't have to deal with it if you don't want to. A good way to do, like especially if there's somebody else working with you, is to like, oh well, that's cool. Like have somebody else deal with them instead of you. I guess kind of field it around so it's like both. If you're alone, that really sucks. Holy shit! Like go behind the counter or something. I don't know. Go busy yourself. Like it's distance yourself between the person who's harassing you. If you work in a mall type area, like a place that has security, call them or be ready to call them. Like I don't know, have your cell phone on you. I don't know if you're allowed to do that either. It's just really weird because I don't know where it is you work for sure. I don't know like what kind of like rules your company has or whatever. But like. Either way, don't tolerate it. Like, make it clear to the person that you're not gonna like just. I'll just sit here and be eye candy for you, whatever. It's ridiculous. Like you
you've got to be objective, but still sort of polite. It's really weird.
Yeah, because of course, if you're gonna go tell, you can't just look at them and go fuck off. Like you will get fired if you do that.
Yeah,
like,
if you basically swear at them and start giving them hash, then you're in the wrong. You've basically got to sort of be very. You've basically got to be as a person who also has to work with the general public. I totally agree with you, Liz, on that one.
It's a very delicate thing. Like you have to balance it in a way that like where your response it all just I get so angry because I don't know how to help this person because it's like you have to make sure that you're not overstepping any boundaries. You have to make sure that you're not insulting the person, not to complain to management. You have to make sure that you're not being demure enough where they take it as like you're being coy and they hit on you some more. It's like it depends. The best response is also like just thank you, or like you go away from them, you find something else to do, like you distance yourself from the situation is like usually what I do. If I have somebody harassing behind my counter, like I work at a coffee shop now, if I have somebody like start making comments or hitting on me, I'll go like start like I have to go stock these cups, thanks or whatever, or do something else where it's like I'm away from them.
Hey Liz.
Yes.
Are you as refreshing as the coffee?
Coffee refreshing, you fuckhead.
No.
Are you as sweet as the coffee?
Energy as the coffee that you sell?
Yes, I
Will
am.
you keep me up quite like that coffee, Will?
I have to go stock these cups. Okay, bye.
Oh, rejected.
Liz, will you stock my cups like those cups that you're stocking?
Liz, will you suck my fuck like that coffee? No, it doesn't work that one. No, never mind.
Will you stack my cup
in your face? What the fuck? I hate coffee.
Liz, will you burn my face off like the coffee that you just threw at me?
Are you as hot as this coffee that you just threw on my crotch?
You're just scalding my face right now.
Which is my crotch.
Liz, is your bed as comfortable as the hospital bed that they just put me into?
Oh, God.
Liz, can you tell me where the toilets are? What? We don't all have to be harassing.
I want to know where the toilets are.
Great.
Holy shit, Trunks.
All right, that's it.
All right. Anyway,
I'm out.
Like, bottom line is, if you were ever
your
put
bottom as line as that bottom line.
Martin, shut the fuck up!
Oh, he's gonna...
There, X, I screamed. Are you happy now?
Yay!
Okay, anyway, if you're ever put into a situation where you literally feel physically uncomfortable and you're not safe, then yes, definitely remove yourself or excuse yourself or ask them to leave or whatever. You do not have to tolerate that shit. I don't care what kind of job you're working at. I don't care how high you're being paid. If you're being harassed, it is not okay, and the law will stick up for you on that one. Like, you're not going to be like, oh, I got fired because this guy was grabbing my ass. No, fuck that shit. All right, so whatever. Like, don't ever tolerate anything that anyone does to you. It doesn't matter what you do to field it, as long as like if you don't feel safe, then yeah, get the fuck out of there.
Don't tolerate it, but don't lash out either.
Don't tolerate it, and don't love it, and don't watch My Little Pony.
Shut up.
Oh.
Great. No, good. I'm glad. Great. Good.
Just wear a fake wedding ring, and like prominently display it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to do that. Like,
well,
you
shouldn't.
That's kind of like. But then again, you shouldn't have to work that shitty job either, and deal with those shitty people. But this is the real world, Martin.
You get shitty people. I in that kind of place. A customer once clicked at me.
Clicked at you?
What?
Oh, yeah, seriously, we had a big
the steak that I'm eating right now.
we had a big we have a carvery, you see, and I was running on it, and a big queue of people, and they're waiting for beef, and a customer came up to me, he's like, "Excuse me, chef," like that, clicking his fingers like that.
Oh, clicking as in snapping.
Pointing. Any beef here? So I just stopped everything I was doing. Everyone in this queue was looking at this guy going, what a total dick. I just stopped everything I was doing, looking at this guy, didn't say a word, just looked him dead in the eye, lifted my hand up and went.
Wow.
I literally stood in the kitchen.
Did you snap in a Z shape?
Oh yeah, you should bob your head like a sassy black woman who doesn't need a man.
I did, yeah. I was just like,
like a sassy black. No. Time out. Let's take a moment to. A sassy black woman that doesn't need a man was the phrase.
Yes, it was. Independent, sassy black women that don't need no man. Who don't need no man.
Don't need no man.
It's her hair. She bought it. Whatever.
Strong, independent woman.
Did you hear what LaFonda said? Oh.
Okay, now the correct thing to do in that situation would have been to look at the guy like, "Yes, can I help you?" and force a smile and nod, and like make a big fucking deal of the fact that make it his fault that he's holding the line up. Like, stop what you're doing to talk to him, and then apologize for his line. That was
excuse me, sir.
No beef, but he was a total asshole.
Like, make it obviously object, because I do that when people come up with their coffee, like, yeah, can I get some more cream in this coffee? Like, I'll stop what I'm doing when I have a big ass line, turn around, smile and nod and help them, apologize to the next person for the wait, like, oh, no, it's okay, that guy's an asshole anyway. Like, it'll never be my fault because I was just doing my job.
But
like,
isn't there more to that story, Axe?
What, sorry?
Isn't there more to that story? Didn't it turn out that he was somebody, like, he was a police officer or something?
Oh, no, that was the American. That was, that was something else entirely.
Oh, okay.
There's been many times when I've sort of laughed out at customers in my own sort of being an arsehole way.
Speaking of assholes, we got a couple personal fuck yous. We don't have enough time to do the fanfic, but we'll get
that was a nice segue.
Fanfic?
The fanfic.
A fanfic and eggs.
Fanfuck.
Fanfuck. Personal fanfucks. All right.
Personal fanfuck.
Personal fanfucks.
Written as this fanfiction could have been, because you're bad. Come on, is the joke.
Oh, I get it.
Hey.
Yay.
Yay, Frob.
Hey, Liz, are you as personal as these personal fuck yous?
All right. What I want everyone listening to do right now is go to the Facebook page and post as many like awkward hit-ons.
Yes.
I will not be posting the one that I posted.
To specifically Liz.
No, don't do that.
No, I will take it. I'll take one for the team. It'll be okay.
It's like, hey Liz, are you as whatever? I want my entire Facebook.
Everything I'm talking about.
I want the Facebook page to be flooded with stupid shit.
Are you as focused as fucking X?
Yeah. Perfect. All right, but we're gonna take a moment to be serious. Just a moment. All right, it's over. So we're gonna go back to what we were doing. Frobman. Frob.
Yes.
Frob, would you like to say fuck you to Solid Jake, who's not here to defend himself?
Fucking Solid.
I wouldn't want to know.
Best way.
No, don't fucking. No, don't give me. Don't be a nice guy. Just fucking.
Frubman Pools. Don't be that guy, man.
Frubman.
Don't do it.
Frubman Pools.
Frubman Pools. Fruit blocked.
Okay, but I'll say this under protest.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's against contract.
Do it.
Okay. And sometimes why asked whachow? Would you, Solid J, can you be a few songs? About 2 weeks ago, I went to a concert to see one of my favorite bands, Real Big Fish. While everybody in the crowd was singing to another FU song, I without realizing it, sang your damn song lyrics instead of the real ones. I can't ever hear the song without thinking up your stupid butt. It's been burned into my skull forever. So in conclusion, fudge you and a bucket of flaming Richards. Honestly, though, Jake is my favorite whachow cast member, and I'm sorry to Jake if he ever heard this. There's not anything I'm saying, it's whatever this guy's saying.
Rob, it's a
That was the most polite personal fuck you we ever got.
I'm so sorry. But
that was the personal fuck you rude removal from Frob.
Frob's rude removal.
Yeah.
There's nothing to remove.
Flaming Richard.
Flaming Richard.
Sounds like the title, Flaming Richards.
Sounds like
okay, fine. I wanted to call it "Make the Penis Noise," but Flaming Richards is fine too.
Curb, make the flaming.
Make Flaming Richards noise.
Okay.
The flaming penis noise.
Flaming Richard.
Liz, are you as flaming as Richard?
Oh.
Hey, so I remember when I used to make like fucking album covers for all the not album covers, but like it was like picture descriptions for all the whachows we used to do. Like,
yes.
I need to start doing that shit again. It was funny.
What would you do for this one?
Well, it'd probably be Curb. It would be an illustration of Curb holding a bucket of flaming Richards. I mean, I'll get like little Richard pictures and Photoshop them so they're on fire.
Or it would be
it'd be flaming. It
would
Richard.
be Curb holding his sword, except it would have been like pixelated out, and it would be flesh colored, and it would be Curb.
And it'd be on fire.
It'd be on fire.
And it'd be on fire.
Excellent. Who would like the next one? Who would like the next one? First one, get
anyone?
Simmons.
Anyone? Bueller?
I think Cyberlink.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay, Trunks, here you go.
To the loudmouth ignoramus that never shuts the hell up.
That's a nice thing to say about Curb.
La 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 la
I love you.
Every day you come over here and loudly say all manner of annoying noises to your dogs, and you never stop. It's a non-stop cacophony of diarrhea in my ears.
Cacophony.
Cacophony.
Cacophony. I meant to say
decaffeinated.
Decaffeine of diarrhea in my ears.
Non-stop decaffeinated.
Decaffeinated diarrhea.
I try to have some peace and quiet.
Are you as diarrhea? Okay, I'm sorry.
I try to have some peace and quiet, read some books, play a game, then all of a sudden, loud and childish sound effects that simply piss me off and take away any calm I might have had. So would you kindly shut the hell up?
Listen, mate, the dog probably enjoys that stuff.
Yeah, what the hell? That is a strong, independent dog that don't need no day.
What loud manner of annoying noises do you make at a dog?
Well, I make all kinds of annoying noises at my cats.
He does.
I guess, yeah, I know what you mean.
All right, X, you wanted the next one because it is.
I did, yeah. I wanted it more than life itself.
All right, here you go.
Right there.
See, Dingy asked whachow. Fuck.
They make a good point.
That's right.
Very convincing argument.
Somebody
very meta.
And now X's life is complete. I don't know, Sean. No, not Sean. Fuck you, Sean. Liz.
Hi. Yes.
You should read this. This is right up your alley. I mean, I don't know.
Good.
Start.
No, I'm glad.
It's good.
Okay. I think Curb should do it. Curb, you should do it.
Okay. I've been outvoted.
As what?
I don't care. You should do it. Do it. Do it.
As Nylock. I don't even care.
Well then, Martin, you do it.
What the fuck?
If it's Nylock.
Dear ungrateful shitbags, Noah's customers, fuck
That's
you.
the worst Nylock impression I've ever heard.
I understand that Squire. I understand coming in wanting to ask a question about an iPod or an HDMI cord, even though I don't know what those are because those are not in tone. Anyway,
apparently ungrateful shitlings are.
Gender against me. People are hitting on Nylock. That's mean. Because you're a half-brain twit. Oh, that's Nylock. Good. You're the one who wanted to ask the question, not me. If I ever hear you say, Nylock, a master of one woman's opinion, I would have brought my wife again. I would have personally dragged you to hell. Sincerely, a female electronics employee. That's some new class in tone. I've never heard of Squire. Good gay undertones. Squire, hard.
Gay undertones.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh. Hey. Yeah, I love that.
Hey.
Again, Squire.
Hey, Gabby.
What?
You get the last one.
Okay. I fucking hate you, by the way.
Nylock.
Just like to you stupid motherfucker.
What?
Anyway.
Nothing's nothing.
Okay. Madam Sleeps a Lot asked whachow. Dear Pookie the cat, my face is not a fucking pillow! Stop sneaking into my room and suffocating my face with your fat ass! And why the fuck are you stealing my friend's penis cookies?
What? Wait, what? One more time.
Hold on, what?
And why the fuck are you stealing my friends' penises cookies?
Are these like the Dickerdoodles Penny Arcade does?
Yeah, I don't know.
You worked too hard on those for you to play with them like they're the balls of yarn or something. Never knew you were gay, son. Stop stealing my penis cookies, stay out of my room, and let me get some fucking sleep! With love, your sleep-deprived owner. P.S. Who's my and why is he fucking God?
Okay.
Alright?
Shut up.
Oh my fucking god.
What does a cat want with penis cookies?
What does a cat not want?
Insert them.
Insert them.
Insert them where?
Into what?
Into various orifices. Like,
do the math. Kind of
into various things like in like vents and TV
vents
sockets.
Yeah.
What? But
yeah, shut you all up, didn't it?
You did. You did. All right. This is going to be the end of our show. Does anyone have anything they would like to say at the end here before we?
Guys, no, you did that already.
Guys,
officially the best ever thing ever done on whachow.
Well, I'm proud of you.
I saw that and I just went, I have to have it. I saw that one statement and I just thought, who sent that in?
The fuck?
Why? In fact, no, I know who sent it in. I ask why.
Oh, well, you see, I'm going to stop the recording.
Are we gonna get that at the end?
Yes. Hey guys, it's your best friend in the whole wide world, Super Sci Guy, here at the end once again. Oh boy, yay! Alright, okay, you're at the end, you're doing whatever, you're thinking about what to do. Maybe you're driving, maybe you're listening to this on the job, maybe you're not near a computer. If you are near a computer, I'm about to give you some web addresses you should go to. You should go to the Facebook page and like us. You can join in the conversation with everybody else. You should, make sure that your voice is heard and, blah, blah, blah. Really, I just want to see how many people, how many whachow fans there actually are. So if you like the show and want to see, a lot of updates and a lot of stupid fan art that I post and stuff, you should totally join it right now. It's facebook.com/whachow, and for you guys who don't know how to spell it yet, even though you're fans of the show, WHACHOW, that's WHACHOW, facebook.com/whachow. And a couple other things at the beginning, I mentioned a bunch of URLs that are probably really fucking boring, but honest to God, I'm really proud of Wario Does the Thing, Dave and I did, at youtube.com/doesathing. It's just normal English words, and you should subscribe and check out. There's one about Wario, one about Sonic. That's really cool. And now Pony News. If you don't like ponies, you can just turn it off, because the next two things are going to be about ponies. And if you're still here, hi, how's it going? Game Derp's updated with a new thing, our new art by Foley, and then it's got a new story about Octavian Spike. That is youtube.com/thegamederps. And then everything else is Game Derps, without the the. But the YouTube specifically has the on it. I don't know why, because some German... No, I do know why, because some German guy took the fucking URL. That's why it pissed me off a bit. But, so, and then the next thing, as more pony stuff, is that on my main YouTube, youtube.com/supersciguy, there is new VG ponies about Twilight Sparkle to Maple Treeway from Wario Wii, or Mario Wii. I want it to be about Wario. Mario Kart Wii, Wario Kart Wii. Wouldn't that be cool? That all the characters are Wario. You can play as a Wario, or Wario, or Wario, or Waluigi, I guess. Why not? So, yeah, you should check that out, and you should go to all those things because they're really cool. So, but don't forget, you need to go to the Facebook so I could see. Really, I guess you don't have to. It would be cool to see that number go up. I guess it's just a me thing, maybe being an asshole. Maybe I just want to look at the number and be like, wow, it's so fucking popular, yay! Or whatever. We're on Tumblr too. It's whachow.com, whachow.tumblr.com. We don't have a Twitter because honestly, I don't fucking need one. We have our own individual Twitters, and follow me and a bunch of people I at, and if you want a big old list, go to the Tumblr and there's a big old list of everyone and everyone's Twitters. Oh, that's about it. If you guys have any questions or comments, there's the Tumblr is right there. You can't ask anonymously, so make a Tumblr account real quick, and you could whachow. It's whachow.tumblr.com/ask. And you can access any questions you want if you want to try to talk to us. If you want to submit personal fuck yous so we could read them on the air, or questions that we could read and answer on the air, that's fine. I don't know. I want to be here for you. If there's anything that you want or need or desire, give it to me. I will give it to you because I will be here for you. Unless I'm asleep, then you can go fuck yourself.